My name is Iman, and I'm live, and my dad is the cameraman.
I'm the cameraman. I'm definitely here. We had a long day today. We went to Lafayette, New Jersey, to Pandora's Box Toys and Collections. Um, from where we coming from in South Jersey up to North Jersey, it's like a 2 hour ride up, 2 hour ride back. So today we traveled like somewhere between because the traffic was like a little like they detour, so it was like close to 5 hours today up and back. So we definitely brought you a little bit of footage that's on there, whatever the case may be. And at the same token, we got a couple things to show y'all today. We had a long day,
Yep.
and we want y'all to know, we in the building, and we're gonna bring y'all as much content as we can bring y'all, man. It's all-star wrestling figures. You already know.
Yeah.
So what you want to get into first, big guy?
I'm gonna tell them how we had a great time that we met Lex Luger and Kane.
We went back. Yeah, it was Lex Luger there for the signing today, and it was Kane there today. So
We're showing the boxes.
that was like a crazy situation to see them still doing what they doing. Um,
This is what Kane
Still
signed.
supporting the wrestling generations, old and new. We got this right here sign. It says to Iman. You see, got like a little glare on it because we got it in the plastic. Um, it says to Iman Kane, WWE Hall of Fame. He was introduced in 21. So he basically wrote this out to Iman. That's like really great. He was really like energetic. He was cool, very energetic. I like that he came out today, even though it was Mother's Day. Like that was super cool, man.
We also got this. We had got the Zombie King signed.
So we actually got the zombie figure sign right here, which is like really a crazy piece because they actually don't make these no more. So we actually bought this one from
Pandora's box.
exactly while we was there because you can actually buy merchandise actually before they start doing the actual sign-ins because Pandora box opens at 11. They start doing the sign-ins around 12. Sometimes it's according to like what time they start because sometimes they may start at 11. So usually they start around 12. So he signed this to Iman as well. See his name on it. We just got it covered in plastic, so I got a little small glare to it. Um, it's signed also at the bottom, Big Red Monster to him. He actually had a good time, but Kane, he actually gave him a card too as well. And also we gave Lex Luger a card.
And
So
he
Lex
let me
Luger
wear his Hall of Fame ring.
and Lex Luger actually let him wear the Hall of Fame ring. That's really crazy. Lex Luger signed this one today. Even though Lex Luger's in a wheelchair and certain parts of his body is like somewhat paralyzed, he still could sign. Um, he still could speak. He's still adherent. He definitely knows what's going on. He was really bright. He was up. We definitely talked back and forth. I got a chance to shake his hand and Kane's hand as well. He said he liked what we doing or whatever the case may be. Keeping the generation alive. And he also held Iman's card up for the post. So we got that one of our posters too with Lex Luger actually holding his card up. So Lex actually, came out. And we actually also got a picture with Lex Luger's wife with Iman wearing the Hall of Fame ring as well. So this guy Iman actually got a chance to wear a real Hall of Fame ring. How you feel about that, man?
Good.
Like you had the real Hall of Fame ring, Lex Luger ring on. Not
Felt
once,
heavy.
look, but not once, but twice. He had took it in the picture with him when he did the initial signing when he had signed the figure, but then he also put it on again when he had took a picture with Lex Luger's wife a little bit later on that day, like before we left because we was there. We actually did a little bit of shopping, and we ran into her, and it was a pleasure to meet her. And she actually had a good grace. She took pictures with Iman and wanted Iman to put the ring back on again. You know what I mean? So at Pandora Box, man, we definitely want to shout them out, man, for letting us get a chance to meet these people. We also want to shout the wrestlers out for coming out because You know, Kane got a lot going on. You know, into politics and all that good stuff. He definitely came out. He definitely like man. He really sat there. He talked with Iman. He took Iman card. He said he definitely gonna check that out a little bit later on. Um, Lex Luger did the same. They like that, you know, he's a young kid. He's really into wrestling and he knows who they are because this is a whole different generation from his. So to see a young kid like Iman knowing who they are and being able to come to meets and want to come to meets is really different, man. It's like heart touching to them. So they really enjoy Iman's company and Iman really enjoyed being around them, knowing that these are actual figures that he played with. And I actually seen these people when I was younger. So he watched videos of these people and then I actually really see them in person. It's amazing. How you feel about like basically like you play with these figures, right? But at the same token, now like not only seeing video of these guys, you meet them in person. Like you really see them, get to touch them, like shake their hands, speak with them, give them your card. Like that's crazy. Like you got your own YouTube page and you doing skits with them. Now you get to see them. How do you actually feel about that? Yeah,
Awesome.
like that got to be like the craziest feeling inside, man. To actually like see these people and be like, yo, man, like I really feel like I'm there with y'all when I'm like doing these videos and watching clips of y'all and I'm doing clips of y'all. Like, you know, you fall in love with these characters that these people play, man. Like, and then, you know, when you see them and they got like a lot of love for you, they really for wrestling because they make you want to keep going and they inspire you like to do more and want to keep doing more, go to more meets and meet more of them because it's like, it's not even about money, the time. It's just about that grace when you see him. Even if you only see him for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, like that 2, 3 minutes feel like a lifetime, man. How did you feel like Shane Kane shook your hand? Y'all did a role play with him, like choke slam you, like what he usually do, like the choke slam. Like, like he talked to you, he took your card. Like, how do you feel about meeting Kane today?
Feel good.
Like when I seen Kane, like I got nervous. I had chills going down my spine. It was like, wow, I really got to meet this guy that's Kane. Like because Undertaker is one of my biggest, like, basically, or rather say best wrestler to me. Like my number one next to Ultimate Warrior. So to be able to meet Kane, which is like somewhat like his brother, his other half, like his other part of his dark side, like is crazy because I don't see Undertaker doing a lot of meets, but to actually meet Kane, that's like the closest thing I'm ever gonna probably get to at this point to meeting the Undertaker. So to have that privilege today to shake his hand and also Lex Luger hand, like that that had to be the craziest feeling in the world. Like I was so happy, and I know he had to be happy because when he seen Lex Luger, he went in shock. Like, oh my god, like because Lex Luger was so like heart, like he like embraced Emon's words and like cultivated him a certain way, and it's just I think all the way Pandora do it, Pandora Toys and Collections. They got a different kind of system there up in Lafayette, New Jersey. Like all the people there is like really like housewarming. Like they take care of you, they respect you. They treat the customer like they're the best thing in the world. No matter if you're buying one figure, you buying 1,000 figures, no matter what you're doing, Pandora Box really like they support the people, they look out for the kids, and they know the difference between people that's coming there just to get things signed and kids like kids that's coming there that's really collectors that really want to like play with these toys and stuff like that. Like they all always give Iman something when he comes there now. Like they know who he is now. They know that we take a ride to come there. They really appreciate that we come down there. And you gotta understand a store like that, a big that's a big business. They really got a lot of real big time wrestlers and other people coming there, like celebrities, stuff like that. So for them to embrace my son that way, and a whole bunch of other kids that come there to Pandora Box, I definitely want to give them a thumbs up, man. So they could definitely get a 10 out of 10, man. You know what I mean? As far as the like they service, they come like the comfortability level, everything about them, from their workers to the owner, even the owner. The owner treats everybody. He's not snobby. He's not none of that. He is so humble. I love him. Yo, thank you for entertaining everything with my son, making sure my son feel comfortable coming there after we take that long ride because you don't want to go to places and you're not comfortable with the people there. How did you feel about the owner? You know the owner. Remember the owner behind the counter? Always
Yeah.
talk to you. And the ladies that work there, the guys, how do you feel about them?
I feel good. Did he use kind words?
They're really polite people and they really nice, and like they don't like, they treat everybody like they're like a celebrity, and I like that because they value their customers, and I appreciate the business marketing skills they got and how they cater to everybody that comes there, man, especially the kids the most. 'Cause I think that they know they doing this for more than money. They doing this for smiles. They doing this for like the sport of, they collectors, you know what I mean? So they, they respect collectors, and at the same token they want to keep, kids like entertained as well. They want to make their day, they want to keep them smiling. So shout out to Pandora Box in Lafayette, New York, New Jersey. They definitely doing their thing, man. And every chance I get to check that ride up there, that ride is worth it, man, because it's nothing like the hospitality there. So if y'all really want to get some good hospitality and feel like y'all family, y'all definitely want to go check out Lafayette.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody can't see them, man. Trust me. Know that. You heard they the champs of this thing. You heard they holding titles like Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Who else holding titles like Chill Cody Rhodes?
John Cena.
But we got those signed. Um, if y'all want to get some stuff done or whatever the case is, y'all want to get a good grace, definitely check out Pandora Box Toys and Collections, man, in Lafayette, New Jersey, man. We also grabbed a couple used figures because after we got signings, we checked out the sections. They got used and they got new and used figures. So we got some used figures. Let's see what we got here. We got one of the individuals from 3D right here, which was given to Imam right here. I like that. They always give him like a couple figures, you know what I mean? Out the little they got the used figures that be down there. They always give him like some extra figures. Like I like that. Or whatever the case is. They definitely show the love or whatever the case is. And I appreciate that. But we got one of 3D. We got 3D right here. We had got that was a gift to us. All right, let's see the next one you got, Pop.
Got
Got a
candy.
cane, which probably a lot of y'all have, but we don't have this cane right here, so we definitely wanted to grab it. This the one with like the little sinister eyes right here. So we wanted to grab him. This the times when he lost a lot of his hair, whatever the case may be. He started balding a little bit. So he went with the bald look and went crazy with it. So I kind of like that look. It's another one of his looks as far as like Kane goes. All right, let's get into the next one.
Ric Flair.
We got a little Ric Flair right here. We have this one exactly with this color scheme with that. I don't know if he's missing a robe or anything like that, but we just wanted to grab him so we could do some skits with him because Ric Flair is one of the goats in this thing. So we grabbed him too. Use. All right, let's get into the next piece, Pop. Oh no, look what he got here.
Charlotte Flair.
With the robe. This gotta be an ultimate figure because it comes with an extra head with some hands in it. We got pulled out, it's fine.
Head got crazy head scan.
Well, he wanted to show y'all the head. That's fine. You got a head right here. And, let's check out what you got here. I think the biggest thing with this one here, the Charlotte Flair situation, is the robe.
Uh-huh.
Like this to have the robe with her arms come out. Let's see how this go. Charlotte Flair look crazy. Let me take a peek at this.
Oosh.
And
That's
then,
the ultimate.
and then she's dragging a robe, obviously. This is a nice piece right here. She got the little CF on there, Charlotte Flair, like her dad had the Ric Flair, the R and the F. This is a nice piece right here, man. I like it. Let's check out her attire underneath. Here, open this up so the people can take a look and see what's underneath. As far as like, if she take the ring, like, she get in the ring. All right, let's see what we got on, man. She got like a little pink
And purple.
half top with the little matching little like knee pads and stuff like that. This is really crazy, man. I like this. With the fur around like the edge in here. I'm about to show y'all. Look at that. That's crazy cool. And then on top of it, it got Flair right there on the back of the robe. That's sick, man.
Yeah.
This is a nice piece. I ain't seen one like this, but we actually got one. So, you know what I mean? I'm just happy we got one. We always go up there, we find something, you know what I mean? Something special, something unique. And I think this is a nice piece to add to our collection. What else we got, man?
We got the Undertaker.
We got the Undertaker here. What did this one actually do? Why did we buy this with the man hands messed up?
Because it does this.
Ooh, this the one that, like, you know what I mean? It does a slam or a chop or knocks the man down.
With headbutt.
Yeah, you can do a headbutt with it. Exactly. And then actually the torso bends. So you could do a headbutt with it. Or you could do like a little chopping thing to it, or like a little slam, like you pick a man up and then slam him. Whatever the case may be, that's cool. I'll fix his hands. You know, I'll show y'all operation when I do it, so y'all can see what's going on. But for the most part, we want this figure because it had like an action, like a little thrust to it. So we'll take that as a really good head scan. I like it. Super solid. Tattoos. I can't complain. All right, let's get into the next one. This is a really crazy piece right here he got. I don't know where he found this at.
Sting.
Ooh. He got the Sting.
Heavyweight Championship.
Now check this one out, y'all. I don't know what collection this come out of. I don't know if this is an AEW collection
Elite.
or Elite. I'm not even sure because this looks super crazy. I love how the jacket is. This is probably AEW one because the way the jacket is, because this is how AEW jackets be. 9 times out of 10, I don't know. I gotta look this one up.
You gotta look at the torso.
But all right, we'll do that for sure. But I like the face paint, really super cool. Takes me back to the time when he's wrestling with Ultimate Warrior. I like his pants.
Face paint.
Pants are really super cool. Whoo, look at that scorpion, y'all. Got that crazy looking scorpion. This is a nice piece to add to your collection. So this was definitely worth it right here. I think we paid like $25 or something for it.
Yeah.
You know, he gave us a little extra little discount on whatever the case is. You know, they always work with you up there, so you know, don't worry about price up there. Price ain't a thing with them. You know, they'll definitely work with you, so always go pull up. You know what I mean? Here you go. Let's see what other figure you had got.
Mankind, Mick Foley.
You got a Masters of the Universe. Mick
Mankind.
Foley. I guess Mankind, rather say. You know, Mick Foley, same guy. Cactus Jack. This is him. But this is the Master of the Universe edition of him right here. So we've seen that too also in the used pile. We had the ground. Look how buff this guns. Was Mick Foley guns ever like that? But you know, Mick Foley, that's one of our faves. We deal with him like that, man. We definitely want to shout him out. He's 71 years old at this point. And if I'm correct, and at the same token, he's supposed to be doing some managing. So we'll definitely check it out. You know what I mean? Definitely always check him out because he been a strong part of wrestling for a long time. So shout out to Mick Foley. So in the midst of it, Jake the Snake came through Pandora box. As you can see, it's like a little dusty. They said that this is Series 2 right here. WWE Legends, you know what I'm saying? This is Jake the Snake right here, Roberts. This is definitely a nice piece, the World Wrestling Entertainment piece right here. We actually got this at a good price too as well. We looked out on this on the price on this, but Jake the Snake was actually there at Pandora's box as well. So with him being there at Pandora box, whatever the case is, you know they got a lot of I guess they get a couple things signed as well, or they sign some things for them. You know, from being there, they there. You know what I mean? So they just throw them up on the shelf or whatever the case is, or the case is, make a couple extra dollars. You know, it's a business. You know what I mean? I get it. Um, but at the same token, this is a nice piece for us to have. You know what I mean? Something for us to reminisce when we went up there. So we not only got the Lex Luger and the two Kane signed, we actually got a Jake the Snake that was previously signed a few weeks back because we actually missed him. We just really started doing a Pandora box thing. So This is something really new to us, but it was nice to be able to get this figure right here. I like that. Jake the Snake Roberts. How your rhyme go? What part of your rhyme say something about Jake the
I
Snake?
sting like a viper, but I don't bring a snake in the ring like Jake.
He sting like a viper.
But I
Don't bring a snake to the ring like Jake. This guy got some bars right here, man. This guy's a crazy wrestling fan. All right, man. That's what we wanted to show y'all, that part of the segment. Let me get into some shout outs here, man. Kane the Undertaker, man. Definitely want to shout you out, man. Thanks for popping in, Joe. Um, we got Chevy 5 Speed. What's good with you, man? We got Hands. We go. Um, we got Magoo 77. We got Alako Polak. If I said your name wrong, I apologize. I got Joe Cena. Sup? Sup, my guy? We got Gene Bruno. Shout out to Gene Bruno, man. Definitely want to shout you out, man. We got Bag This in the building. We got S. Shout out to S. We got Little Wyatt. We got Maury Gonzalez. We got Manasseh, Nowlin. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I got Jay Uso. Is this really Jay Uso? We got Jay Uso, man. We got Mac Attack. We got Roscoe the Famous, man. Frog. We got Typical Enemies, man, in the building, man. That sounds like a spot that got a lot of good stuff in it, man. But give or take, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, that popped in, man. I definitely want to shout y'all out by name if I seen y'all name after, we just finished doing that part of the segment, whatever the case may be. Mac Attack, Ultimate Warrior. What you wanted to see at Ultimate Warrior? Roscoe the Famous. He said he seen Rhino from the ECU. And ended up getting this autograph. That was like really super cool. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está? That's from M. Gonzalez, man. Definitely want to shout you out, man. What's going on with you, man? Let's go with streams. We're going to stream whenever we can, man. Yesterday, we streamed for a while just to see if y'all, get the joint. We didn't get the stream, though, but we definitely wanted y'all to see the stream. You know what I mean? We didn't care about the numbers, though, but we wanted y'all to get the stream because y'all definitely come through for us, man. So, that's what that is, man. Nah, we don't know Randy Orton. We never even seen Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, we did.
What, we seen Randy Orton?
Yeah. Like on real life.
We didn't get Randy Orton's autograph, but we did see him in real life. But we never got his autograph. But we don't know him personally and nothing like that. But we definitely had a chance to be in his presence at one of the SmackDowns. But it's one of our Undertakers right here. Pardon me. Ultimate Warrior, pardon me. This has been a long day for me, so work with me, guys. It's one of our Ultimate Warriors. Somebody asked to see an Ultimate Warrior. It's one of our Ultimate Warriors right here that we kind of like. Turn around and see the back of it. Kind of ones that we're proud of. We super proud of because the way he's like put together. Really super dope figure, man. If you want to show them something else, you can. They just asked about the Ultimate Warrior, one person. Joe asked you this though. Joe wanted to ask you this before you find the next figure. It's a question. He said, "What was it like to really meet Kane? Like, how did you really feel like to meet Kane? Joe asked.
I felt good.
Like, did you feel like scary, like nervous, or like was it like one of the best like experiences of your life? Like, how was it?
I loved it. I felt happy. I loved everything about it. I loved it. But I didn't know he was that strong. He picked me up, put me on the top of the chair.
Yeah, they did like a little reenactment of like how Kane do like the choke slam, and it was like really super cool. It's on our page if you check it out. It's on there with the Kane meet type John or whatever the case. When we try to keep you posted when we went out or whatever, so you can see that everything we do is not rigged and none of that kind of stuff. It's like everything is like up to par. It's real. It's like a real experience right then and there. And we whatever we could bring to y'all, we're gonna bring to y'all. You know what I mean? Because y'all part of wrestling, so you know just because you may be doing something else, whatever the case may be, it's cool. It's like we're gonna bring the heat to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let
Yeah.
y'all know what's up. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day or whatever, that was a crazy feel. But at the same token, they asked him too. If they asked that, you might as well let them know how you felt about Lex Luger too.
Oh yeah, I felt super good. When I saw him, I was like frozen. I started looking at him. I was in shock.
He's in shock. Like like if you had to choose out the two, because Lex Luger and Kane is like two big hot like wrestlers, right? So if you really had to pick, what was your crazy experience today out the two? Like
Lex Luger.
you like Luger more? Why did you like Lex Luger more? Kane is our guy. Like we ain't gonna never get this twisted. But why did Lex Luger touch your heart more than anything today?
Cuz.
Don't tell me the ring.
No.
That he let just because you wore the Hall of Fame ring. That's the thing. Go ahead, you can brag a little, but you got that,
Nah.
man. Because you wore
He
that.
let me wear a ring, and he also took a picture with the card in his hand.
Oh, exactly. He did promote All Star Wrestling figures. So, boom, you definitely got to give him that for that. Yeah, yo, Lex Luger definitely grabbed a card. Like he definitely posted up with us, let him know, like, yo, this is what we doing, this is what's going on. Like he's supporting All Star Wrestling figures. That's really super dope, and he liked it that we supported him by coming out today. You know what I mean? And also, his wife was always like was there as well, and she was definitely catering to the situation as well because Lex Luger is not fully functionable, like so at the end of the day, she was helping out and making the experience a lot more better for all of us, you know what I'm saying? On top of everything. And I definitely want to shout out to the Lex Luger family, all the people that support him, whatever the case may be, because he definitely showed up today and he enjoyed himself, especially see a younger generation out there doing what they do. So shout out to Lex Luger, man. Shout out to his wife. Shout out to his whole team that brought him there because he had somebody that also had, brought him in, pushed him in the wheelchair, whatever the case is. You know, Lex is the man, man. I respect what he got going on. He's happy in his essence, and he's definitely for the people as far as this WWE thing. Go, this wrestling thing, he all for it. So shout out to Lex Luger, man. My love go out to you, man. You already know that's the person that you can't see as far as the love go, man. But what was the best part of you seeing Kane though?
That he was really tall, and that he wore the mask, and that I like get to see that the hair was fake. I thought he had real long hair.
Well, at one point, Kane had some hair, but now since that he got a little bit older, his hair got a little bit lighter, so he wear the mask with the hair. You know what I mean? But for the most part, how do you feel about how he grabs your little hand with his
Yeah.
big hands? Kane is still huge, y'all. I mean, when I say huge, I mean huge, y'all. I mean, this guy is seven. I mean, close to 7 foot or something like that. And he got to be at least 300 pounds. This guy, 280, 290, something like that, at least now. Still chest still sticking out to the moon. Like this guy is still in good shape. If you look on the page and you see how he grabbed eat my hand, you see his big arm holding his hand. It looks crazy, man. Like this guy is still huge. But definitely shout out to Kane, man. Like, he actually shook his hand. He took his card. Um, I can't jeez, I can't even say anything bad about Kane because Kane was 100%, man, when he was there. 100%. He showed up. Um, he was energetic. He gave all his people his attention. And this guy even actually signed a kid's T-shirt because he
He
signed
had a
some stuff.
tattoo.
Yup, they showed his tattoo. They showed his tattoo, and he had a tattoo where it was a split image of Kane
And
and
the Undertaker.
yup. And with that being said, when he walked away, Kane said, "Hold on," because he had a Kane shirt on. He said, "Hold on for 1 second," and he just automatically just signed the top of his shirt after he signed his items. That was super cool to let him know that everybody was human, and that for him to have a tattoo like that, that was really like crazy support, man. Because like that's showing some kind of appreciation, man. Like, a person could be like, "Oh, that's cool," and let him walk away like you there just for the money. But Kane and Lex, they not there for no money, man. They there for the fans. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta separate certain things because you got a lot of people that's coming there to get stuff to get signed for resale. You know what I mean? So they gotta do certain things. So if they knew that every fan was there just to get stuff for their personal collection only, not for resale, man, in my heart, I think that these two guys wouldn't even charge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the essence, man. Because when they seen my son, it was like, all right, they know that he's a kid and he's really here to collect. You know what I'm saying? He's collecting and he want his name on the stuff. You know what I mean? This ain't no stuff that we putting back online for resale, nothing like that. This is stuff that we add to his collection that he could put, like when he leave, he could hand some of this stuff down to his children and let them know that he was a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like the few pieces I handed down to my son, I want him to be able to hand some pieces down to his son or his kids as well. Whether even if his daughter, he might have a daughter and his daughter might be into wrestling, right? So, you know what I mean? That can be a pastime because wrestling is a pastime. It's a hobby. It's also something that you could do with your parents, something that you could reminisce with later on. So, watching SmackDown, something like that later on down the line, or WrestleMania with your dad when you get older, or your mom. That's really cool stuff, man. That's quality time. You know what I mean? It's just something that y'all both have some kind of interest in together. That's really super dope. But how you feel about the whole day? Like, as far as me being your dad and being able to like drive you all the way up there, make sure everything is good, pay for everything, make sure that you have a good experience. I went back to back for you, yo. Like I went last week and we went to see Sting. Like, you know what I mean? We supporting you crazy, man, with this wrestling thing. Like,
This was worth it because you get to see two people this time. To a right to see two people at the same time.
well, he do got a point. But I do like the fact that, when these guys do come out, they usually come out in like groups. But if they don't, we still gonna respect the grace because when you met Sting, was you happy to see Sting?
Yeah.
Exactly. So even if we only get to see one guy, it's cool. But if you get to see multiple wrestlers at one time, that got to be like a crazy blessing, like the best blessing in the world, y'all. Like that's really like that's like sick with it, man. Like we seen Lex Luger, like we took a ride. We seen Lex Luger and Kane, like at one time in one place. Like Pandora got to be the best. I'm trying to tell you. How you feel about Pandora having both of them there at one time, bro?
I feel amazing. I feel super, super good.
Like,
Because I get to see Kane and Lex Luger and that he signed our figures. And that he had like his wife like took a picture with me too.
yeah. So basically, Lex, everybody was all in, man. Like his whole entourage, like everybody was all in. Pandora entourage was all in. They actually took cards from Iman, one of the workers from Pandora,
The
and
boss.
stuck, huh?
It was the boss.
Oh, one of the bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the boss guys there, like one of the guys like that was next in charge or whatever the case is, as far as what he was doing the merch, right?
He
At
was
the
selling
door.
the stuff.
Yeah, the merch. So he was selling like the merch at the front door of the Kane figures and stuff like that. So it was him that you see first at the door. So he actually took cards. He's like, hey, ain't you the YouTuber? this, that, and the third. So he recognized Iman because he liked to subscribe to Iman's page as well. So that's cool to even have people there in the store that like identify with him automatically. Be like, oh, that's the YouTuber from All Star Wrestling Figures. You know what I'm saying? So to see that, man, you know that his family is loved there. Like for people even start noticing him because we ain't been don't we only had this page going on for about 3 months and some change. So to have your page going on for 3 months and some change, and you really getting people noticed, like you getting really like everybody's noticing who you are, and when you come to certain places, they know who you are. But at the end of the day, like that's really super dope. But a lot of shout outs go to basically Pandora Box, man, and Twins Collections in Lafayette, New Jersey, because they team is like super crazy. So he actually took a whole stack of Iman cards and stuck them on the table. He said, "Hey, why you ain't bring me no cards next time you come?" And Iman he always be prepared. Come on, bro, tell him. Boom, we always be prepared. He busted cards out, gave them to him. We sat him down. He said, "Look, my guy, what'd he say? Free what?
Free
Promotion." So he's looking at it like free promotion is the best promotion. You know what I mean? So he was like, he supported Iman too. Definitely put cards on the table, wherever the case is. You know what we forgot today? We forgot to get pens.
pens.
We forgot to get the pens, the little pens, because every time you do a meet, you get pens. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if his mom could call tomorrow and see if he could get pens though for them too. They might put them on hold because we definitely coming back. So when we come back, they really cool, man. I think they'll do something for us, give or take.
Oh yeah.
So these are the pens you get. Like I forgot to ask for them because
Got
they
a
really give them
Sting.
to you. This one is Sting right here.
So older Sting and a newer one.
Yeah, it's like a split face. So when you go to these meets, what happens is they give you these pens. So when you go back to the meets, or whatever the case is, you supposed to wear your pens so they can know that you've seen a lot of other meets and greets, or whatever the case is, and they also give you more pens. But I forgot to tell them that today because I seen the pens on one of the workers, but we were so busy talking about the YouTube page and other stuff.
The one who was at the some merch. He
Hey,
had a whole bunch of them around his Pandora shirt.
yeah, like 5 of them, right? Yep. So basically, we're gonna make a call and see if we could get them to tomorrow or whatever the case is. See if we can come pick them up next week or the following week. Yep. But it's been a real long day for us, y'all. Like we definitely like been trying to hang on, do what we do, whatever the case is. I think everybody's seen it though. Let me see. For everybody who didn't see it. Yeah, it's like these little pens. But we forgot to get our pens today. Hopefully we can come get we could go back and get our pen, you know what I'm saying?
Just look cool.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. But um I really appreciate y'all, man. Like and subscribe over the cases. Tomorrow's a school day. But we definitely want to fill y'all in. Um, we giving y'all our last energy for the night. Like we was driving in the car for 5 hours up and back. So it's like almost 2.5 hours, like split up and back. But definitely, man, we definitely wanted to bring y'all some footage. We definitely wanted to go see Sting. I mean, pardon me, wanted to see Kane. We definitely want to see Lex Luger. We definitely wanted to add them signatures to our collection and let them know that we definitely fans. This is gonna be a memorable experience for Iman that he's never gonna forget. We just want to do stuff, and at the same token, I feel like it's cool that I'm bringing that kind of experience to him, and we doing something together, something for him to remember as he get older. You know what I mean? When he look back at the signed little trinkets that we get and stuff that we do. You know what I mean? But for the most part, man, tell everybody you love them.
Yep. I love y'all guys for watching All Star Wrestling Figures live. And don't forget to subscribe to All Star Wrestling Figures. Peace.
All right, man. Love y'all, man. Stay tuned. And thanks to everybody again for liking and subscribing, checking in with us. And we'll definitely see what y'all got going on tomorrow, man. If y'all around, y'all checking with us, that's cool. But we'll definitely be checking in with y'all tomorrow, bring y'all something different, man. But thanks again, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. And peace out, man. Cause
Peace.
this guy got some work to do, man. He got preparation is key, man. So he got to get ready for school tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna do now, man. All right, man. Love y'all.
Love y'all.